let's try this here. Oh, geez, buddy. Alright. We're going to try this. We're going to leave it on this for tomorrow so that way. Oh. Alright, try talking real quick.
Hello? Can you hear me?
Oh, goodness gracious. Yes, we can hear.
Hello?
Alright.
Am I loud?
Yes. So, application. Boom.
I'm gonna start streaming now too. Alright, we are live. Welcome to RCS, where we make reaming cattle sexy again. Dude, that's awesome. Alright, check. There's the mic.
There's the
Hello,
mic.
check. Welcome to RCS, where we make reaming cattle sexy again.
Why is it?
Oh yeah.
Why is there a
Check.
tag?
Why is there what?
Why is that our tag right now?
Because we're SCR, so now we change it to RCS. Yeah, it's gonna be a good one. Audio, check. Check resources. There's nobody on the track, but still. Resource.
Oh my gosh.
Brother. CPU's rolling at 100%, buddy. Good grief.
Boy, you can barely hear me. Hold on, we gonna have to change that now.
Yeah, man. I meant to tell you that from the other videos you did, like the one with Kyle. Your mic was too low.
Well, the problem is you can hear me vigorously breathing in recording sometimes.
You don't have like noise cancellation going or something? Maybe if...
Okay, that is actually surprising. I thought there would be some overlap when you're talking. Believe it or not, it's actually pretty good. So if you could talk at the same time as me.
I will talk at the same time as you. We're talking over each other like a couple of rookies, and we don't know how to fucking broadcast. Huh. See, how do I get to... Oh, here it is. Live. This is live. Unlisted. Good job. Connect streaming. Alright, there it is. Excellent connection. That's good. I like that. I'm actively getting copyright stricken because...
Are you serious?
No, I'm just kidding. I'm unlisted. I do have like music playing that would get copyright stricken.
Oh, yeah, I don't know how y'all do that.
I'm not publicly live.
Well, I say that. That is an absolute lie. Well, might as well get some practice laps in so that way I can listen to it back and make sure it's good with all those raw ponies.
It's only 3 minutes left. Oh, let's forward this too.
Yeah, man, put it through. Actually, do a practice race. Is there a race? Can you restart this?
Yeah, just... Oh, I already slashed next to it.
Oh my gosh, man. The driver in front is wearing Walero. That's what the back of your scheme says.
Nice. What do you want? Race, you say?
Yee. Race. Make sure my... Dang. Alright, options, controls, we got steering's recognized, boom. That's good, back. Setup. Experimental. Fuel should be good. Yep. Motors is already set and everything. Motors.
30 seconds. You want to race me, dude?
Yeah, dog. Hey, remember when we said we weren't going to practice? That was hilarious.
Yeah.
That was a really big joke. Woof. About that.
Yeah. We're funny. Or how to stay.
You know who didn't practice, and I probably know for a fact? Kim.
Oh, yeah.
Kim did not practice.
I don't think he knows how to practice.
Shout out to our RFB Blitz. Is it RBF or... I do this every time. Is he RFB Blitz or RBF Blitz? I don't remember. I think it's RFB because RBF is not. Now that I think about it. Alright, let's get zero warm-up coming into this. As usual, force feedback feels insanely weird on ACC. Feel like I'm on a bungee cord.
First and second gear in this car is so pointless.
First gear is absolutely pointless.
I can just hold second gear and it'll just drive at the pace I'm supposed to. I might blow the engine though before we get around.
Jeez Louise, pal. Oh wait, no, we're ghosted right now, aren't we?
Yeah, I still wanted to brake check you.
Yeah, iRacing, you're not ghosted, so you'd be. You know how many times in oval I'll get rear-ended on a caution, and I'm like, brother. This feels so weird. When you're not up to speed, the force feedback's so odd.
It's nice and heavy when you're going slow.
No, it feels way too light.
Really? Mine's the opposite.
Oh, hey, don't do that. I almost started taking off. This is so boring with only 2 cars. The formation lap.
The longest formation lap ever. I'm like about to do donuts.
The full formation though, I mean with 15 people it does give us a chance to be like, welcome. Not that we're gonna use that, but
to RCS.
Where the cattle's ripe. Alright.
Hi guys, welcome to the Glen. As you can see, we're on corner 6 for our coverage of this race live.
We're gauntleting.
Nobody, Seth and them watching us at the house right now. Hey, with OBS though, where does chat come up at? Not that we're gonna be watching chat during the race, but
you can there's like a little widget you can open up, or just use the YouTube one. Like if you go to your YouTube studio, in the live thing, you can have I have my chat open.
Yeah, I'll have to remember to do that.
Oh, he killed me!
Going double file.
Glad we're doing this. We're gonna be the only ones that know how to launch these fucking GT4 cars.
Trying to figure out how hard I can brake boost.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing too. Ooh, too much.
You're actually the person that made me think about it. Like in iRacing, I thought about you every time when it came time to brake boost. So I was like, I remember Adam doing this, and I'd being like, no, it's not worth that much. It's definitely worth that much. Off the line, dog, 1,000% worth that much. This isn't realistic enough. We didn't die in T1.
Yeah, it's only 2 of us. Nobody died in T1, I think, when we did it for SCR either.
There's enough runoff in T1.
Yeah. Everything's looking pretty stable so far. That's good news.
Ooh, coal tires. Ooh. Bus stop is going to be interesting with this many people.
Yeah.
All it's going to take is the one.
Yeah, the side by side into there.
Yeah. Game seems to be handling it well. No drops of frames.
Nope.
This is the most amount of testing we've ever done for a race, period. As far as the production side.
Hopefully it'll go well, you know?
No, we tested. It's not going to now. My pick to win, controversial opinion, is you. Historical data would also imply this. Alright. I don't know how I'm not.
That's right, I did win.
E. Let's see here. I can still see you, so that's good.
It's only the second lap, isn't it?
I didn't say for how long. I'm just saying. What's that, y'all? We'll get to battling, hopefully. Bring your race pace down a little bit.
It's a likely story.
Hopefully. Or maybe we'll have another Bathurst bin out of you. That corner still haunts you to this day? I think about it every time we hit that bump. I'm like, give me PTSD from that bump. Oh, alright, Brett. Oh, don't flip. I can see the angle coming for it now, so now I know when to be like, easy. Whoa. Alright, yeah, just go ahead and get all this out of the way now. Hopefully. Hopefully. We don't do that on Wednesday. I gotta get used to not disrupting the car on T1.
It's a good idea.
Like I get nervous coming into it and I go too hard to the right. Lost a lot of time there. There we go. Oh man, I was on some good pace too.
And what happened?
I tried to push it too hard to get more time through that hairpin because I was like, man, Adam must have messed up because he's getting closer. And then I looked over, I was like, oh, I'm on pace for a 155. I think I think it's starting to click a little bit, man.
Yeah, I hope so.
It's weird.
Should be.
Weird grippy zone. It's really just working the gears, man.
That's it.
These cars, it's like you gotta keep them wound up real tight.
Yeah.
Cannot let off.
They got giant turbos, so there's a lot of lag and shit if you don't stay on top of the power band, you know?
That's a joke, right?
No?
This thing's definitely NA.
Maybe that one is.
I think this thing is just. As far as okay, actually it might be supercharged. That's a lie. As far as what I understand this car is, now this is a really outdated explanation. My understanding this was kind of like a ZL1 as far as powertrain goes, but you know everything else is what's upgraded to race spec.
Dude, what is going on with this fucking car, bro? Yeah, I got you.
I don't know about the Astons and all that, but
The Aston's definitely got a giant turbo. That's why the really low, like getting out of the corners is such shit.
surprised I have any pace whatsoever. I flamed the rears, slinging it around. Oh my gosh. I don't know why all of a sudden I just cannot take that corner.
Is it that goofy, like, left downhill?
No, the right-hander where you break at the 200 board.
No.
Okay, there we go, come on. Oh, you can't ask for better. Don't bob me for track limits. Come on, baby. Hit fifth with the big old honking V8. Come on. Heartbeat of America, let's go. Come on, baby. Oh, whatever. 1,000th of a second off. Alright. I wanted to prove to myself that I could get a 155, but whatever. That's close enough. That's close enough. I'm race ready. That's as fast as we're going to consistently get during the race right there. Your 155 is impressive. There's no shot. There's no shot you're hitting that during the race. Unless you just get clean air and walk away. You're pretty consistent about that.
Bro, I'm definitely going to hit 55s during the race.
No, that's not what I said. You're 155.2 or whatever. No way you're doing that with somebody on your tail. Unless you guys are just locked in.
I've been like taking it easy and figuring out alternate gearings and lines so far.
Brother, I'm happy to make my way around the track. Cool. And that was halfway. So yeah, oh yeah, we're gonna make this too easy because I still got a lot in the tank. Can't ask for better than that. It is just this one. It is just this one corner. For some reason, I drop frames at I don't know what this term would be. It's the right-hander that you're kind of going uphill. Right-hander up until you get to the 200 board, brake real hard, and then take right-hander again. I don't know what corner number this is, but it's a. For some reason, when I go through there, I go from like 60 to like 45 frames a second, and then that's it.
Huh.
Even when I'm not streaming, it just happens randomly. I don't know. Something about right there, just graphically.
That's weird.
Yeah, maybe it's something to do with like ray tracing or something going on right there. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe.
Gaming buzzwords. Well, before we end stream, I want to stream, I want to get up on some of your laps here. How do I... Can I get the UI down when I'm watching you, or no?
Only a little bit. You can like click the little arrow. It'll let
Oh,
you kind of move the map over and stuff.
Ah, that works. That's all I really want. Mine is a lot of... Okay, so you remember where you were telling me to go through third, like through that corner? You're like, hey, go to third. I've realized, so I do need to be in second for the Camaro, because the third is just god-awful. It's got the worst lag I've ever seen. And that's how I'm hitting that 155. But it is a balancing act to make sure I don't step out.
Well, it's supposed to be.
If
it was easy, everybody would be doing it.
Oh, for sure. I was just saying third is too weak. When I go for my exit, I lose like 2/10. Is what I've had to come to accept. And watching other people on YouTube watching stuff with the GT4, there's nothing for this track, at least I found. Most of it is like a, hey, this car kind of sucks in third gear, don't touch that. And then they talk about how its top end is absolutely terrible. How sixth is worthless. I didn't even realize it had a sixth until this straight right here. Sixth is worthless, and one is way too low to do literally anything ever. So. Right here, yeah, I always have to let off and get really close to that inner line.
This corner has been fucking so weird. Since like lap 4 or 5, it's like cars just behaving completely different into that corner.
That corner, whatever corner number that is, that I've noticed that it during the race I've progressed, or it progresses with me. It gets really good, and then once we get to like lap 10 or 15, it starts to fall off, and you start to fall to the outside like that. I've noticed that on mine too. I wondered whether or not I needed to go down on pressure, like 0.1 of a PSI or something on the lefts. Like maybe they were getting too hot, but when I come back to the pits and look at it, they're sitting even-ish. You know, like 0.1 here or there, give or take. But
yeah.
So I don't know. You could make the right side a little more stiff, maybe, but I think that would have an inverse effect in the T1.
Yeah, it must be this tire wear or something. This car is just getting.
I think it's maybe this track, because I feel like it is pretty taxing on the left side tires. Like T1 here, the final corner. Bus stop,
yeah,
I don't feel like so
outer
much.
Loop. No, but the outer loop that's
Yeah.
after the bus stop,
Yeah.
that long ass left or right hander.
Oh yeah.
Eats the front left hard. Yeah.
Yeah, front left is roughed up, and then I feel like your right rear gets a lot of taxing too on some of these exits.
Oh, my front right is cold. That's part of the problem, I think.
Your front right?
Yeah.
Maybe close up your brake ducts a little bit.
But I can't close just one side.
Oh
of the
yeah,
car.
that is true, because you're probably what, sitting at 70 on the left.
73 on the right. kind of stuck there, but I had to over slow the bitch.
Trying to think of where you can adjust it. Technically speaking, if you added a little more wheel into the bus stop, you could, because you're gonna come down on that front right, but that compromises angle. And you're right. You're right on the brake ducts, because no matter what, you don't want your front left to fall off.
No, I need my front left.
Yeah. No, I mean you don't want that one to get too cold, because that one's carrying more weight than the right. I don't know. Alright, well, now that we
I'm
have...
just gonna deal with it. Who cares?
Well, now that we have it, we handle the stream good, should be good for tomorrow, so... Bye, 0 viewers.